Hello, I'm James Lee. I'm the COO of the nonprofit Identity Theft Resource Center based in San Diego, California. And it's an honor to be part of this year's Cybersecurity Awareness Month and this discussion about ransomware. A special shout out to the National Cybersecurity Alliance for hosting this series. The ITRC, as you may know, is dedicated to helping victims of identity crimes. That means helping individuals and small businesses recover their identities after a crime or offering tips to help avoid becoming a victim of an identity crime. On our ITRC podcast, we use a lot of literary references, especially to Shakespeare. But today we're turning to a different kind of classic inspiration, Bob Dylan protest music. And since we're talking about the rise of ransomware, we're calling today's episode, The Crimes, They Are A-Changin'. When the ITRC was founded about 22 years ago, the root cause of most data breaches and data crimes involved paper. Digital data theft didn't arrive until the mid-2000s, and even then it was usually because someone's laptop or hard drive were stolen. Not so today. Starting in mid to late 2018, the ITRC began to see the first signs of what would become the second most common cause of identity-related cyber attacks, ransomware. So common are ransomware attacks today, the number of data breaches associated with ransomware so far this year is more than all of the ransomware-related identity events in 2020 and 2019 combined. Ransomware is also closely affiliated with two other leading causes of data breaches, phishing and malware. Phishing and smishing, which is phishing by SMS text, and business email compromise, or BEC, are the leading attack vectors that involve data breaches. The logins and passwords that are stolen in these phishing attacks are then used by cyber criminals to access company networks and databases that are held hostage in the ransomware assault. Malware is the third leading cause of identity-related data breaches and often used to exploit known software flaws or penetrate networks as part of a ransomware attack. Later this month, the ITRC will issue a new report on the impact of identity crimes on small businesses and solopreneurs. Without giving away too much today, the research shows that more than half of all small businesses have experienced one or more data breaches, security breaches, or both. So, how do you protect your organization from ransomware attacks? So I'll skip the lengthy recitation of things you've probably already heard, like make good backups daily or patch your software as fast as you can and practice good cyber hygiene. Okay, we all know that. So instead, I'm going to suggest a three-pronged approach to reducing your ransomware risk. So the first step of the three steps. Step one, collect and maintain less information. If you need certain types of information to complete a task, get rid of it when the transaction is done or as soon as possible after that. Cyber thieves can't steal what you don't have. Step two, better password hygiene at work and at home. We know that cyber thieves steal logins and passwords for the purpose of launching ransomware attacks. One of the reasons that's an effective means of attack is because humans are creatures of habit. We reuse the same passwords on multiple accounts at work and at home. Just don't do it. One account, one password, no exceptions. Step three, train your teams. That last example of good password hygiene is a great reason why every small and large organization needs to invest in routine cyber training. Cyber criminals are always improving their attack methods and inventing new ones. We need to make sure our teams are up to speed on what's happening with those cyber criminals. Thanks again to the NCSA for hosting this series of cyber tips. If you want to know more about how the ITRC can help you or your organization stay cyber secure, just visit idtheftcenter.org to get started. Thanks for watching.